What's going on, guys? EJ from The Daily Shape, and today I'm going to be doing a product highlight. I realized on my channel I really haven't given enough time just to certain items, but it's going to be a start, of a first of a series of videos. So we're going to kick the series off with the new SS bowl, or stainless steel bowl. So this was handcrafted for me by Patrick Ryan, a good friend of mine on Facebook, and he also made me a couple of good soaps and bar soaps too. And he really wanted me to give, a shout out to a shaving bowl. And honestly, this is my favorite bowl to date right now. These can be available for purchase and they're made to order. So I will leave a link in the description that for his Facebook group. It's a closed group. I'll put the link there. You just shoot an invite and then you can go ahead and go from there. But the bowl starts off at 25 bucks and I think it goes for 2 for 45 and I think 3 for 55. I believe that's how it went. I'll correct my mistake down below just in case. But one thing I really do like about the stainless steel bowl is that when you look on the market, you always find a cheap, flimsy feeling one, or like the insides are really smooth. But what I love about this bowl is that it just has a lot of characteristic into it. I mean, you've seen this in my previous video using this bowl, but I absolutely enjoy it. It fits perfectly in the hand. It's not too small, it's not too big. It is just right for whipping up a lather, and which I will be showing the many different methods that you can do on how to use this bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead, switch the camera over down towards the sink, and then we'll go ahead and we'll give the bowl a highlight. So here's the bowl right here. Very durable, by the way. Like, you can ding it up, drop it, and it won't break. And like I said, it has these nice little the little shotgun blast on the bottom and these nice little divots right here on the side that can help build up a lather. I have a Stirling war brush just soaking right here in the mason jar in some warm water. And I'm going to be lathering with his soap right here. This is the tobacco and bay leaf version 3. I'm going to be scooping some out with, I use a popsicle stick when I scoop out my soaps. Then I'm going to scoop out some shaving cream and lather some shaving cream in the bowl. And then for those of you who like to load from the tub and then go to the bowl, I'm going to be using the Proraso. So we'll go ahead, we'll get the soap. And as you can see, I've already scraped some out from when I shaved from the previous days. And I try not to get too much, because it's not really like a spatula type, But I think that should be good enough right there. You don't have to use a whole lot. I mean, it all depends on you on how you use your shaving product. But I feel like this right here is more than enough to get an adequate shave. So we're going to place that down. Knock out the excess water from this brush. All right. So here's the bowl. And right away, this bowl has absolutely no problems building a very voluminous lather. But for me, I like to load dry in the beginning, because as you can tell, it looks a little pasty, because that's just how I like to lather. But water can rectify that problem right there. Scoop out the soaps from the side. So as you can see, the brush is nice and pasty. We're just going to go ahead. Some droplets of water. And this stuff smells great, by the way, the tobacco and bay leaf. It goes great with this tobacco and vanilla aftershave that I have. But as you can tell already, nice yogurty consistency that I look for in my shaving soaps. And like I said, it feels perfect in the hand. So even though my other hand is sort of wet, I can still grip onto the bowl and not worry about dropping it. Or even if you do drop it, you'll be covered, because this bowl will not break. I think the only time you can ever mess up this bowl is unless you take a hammer to it or something like that, but you won't have to worry about a thing about this shaving bowl dropping to the floor. But there you go. So here's the lather from his soap right here. Got a few loose bristles coming out, but it's all right. It's expected for natural hair. And I'll put that down. As you can see, Great creamy lather. All right. Go ahead, rinse that out. All right, I'm gonna wipe off my hands, get ready for the next one, and then we shall return. All right, so the bowl's empty again, but this time we're gonna go ahead and use a shaving cream. This is Taylor of Old Bond Street Luxury Shaving Cream. This is a brand that has been that's been around for quite a long time, and it has been, among favorites for wet shavers who first started. So I'm just gonna go ahead, take out a little bit of shaving cream, put it directly into the bowl. You don't have to use a whole lot. The brush is already hydrated from the previous lathering, so I'm gonna go ahead and then proceed to lather again the shaving cream. And right away, no problem building a lather. And for this luxury shave cream, the scent is just a very, very mild, clean scent. Nothing really too overpowering, nothing too strong. But as you can see, it's nice and pasty. All you gotta do is add a little bit of water and you're good to go. So, bowl is very versatile and it'll perform every single time. No matter which way you lather it, you can, do your circles from right to left to going sideways. But as you can see, excellent, excellent lather. And you'll have plenty for a 3-pass shave if you so choose to. And you can just keep adding water as you go along. I just like to do droplets because the worst thing you can do is just drown out your lather. But here you go. So there you go. Here goes that one for shaving cream. So I'm going to go ahead, reset again, and then we're going to go ahead and use the Proraso. Alright, so here we go. Proraso, another classic, and amongst favorites for Italian shavers. So the brush is already hydrated. Just going to go straight to the tub. And generally when I do this, if I load from the tub and go to the bowl, I load for about 15 to 20 seconds. I don't really go for 30, but that's just me. And you don't have to dig your brush into the shaving soap. Just just the tips of the tips of the bristles will do just fine, because as you can see, it's already loading up perfectly. And 5 more seconds and we should be good. All right. So here we go. Put that down. And I forgot to mention too that this bowl retains heat rather well. So if you want to put some warm water into it, you can go right ahead. It'll stay warm. It'll keep your lather warm. But right here, coming from the tub straight to the bowl. It's a little more on the foamier side just for, the Proraso soap. But if you keep working it, which you can go ahead and start building up that nice lather. So for Proraso, I try not to add too much water, just for the simple fact that it can actually, it thins out pretty easily. It doesn't take on water really, really well. But then again, too, it is a budget product, but it performs, very well for the price. But you just scoop all that soap from the side and just keep going. And already there you go. Let's add just a tad bit of water. Nothing too much. But this lather is already exploding off the sides of the bowl. And there you go. There you have it. This bowl performs every single time. I have not had a problem with it. Like I said, you don't got to worry about breaking it. Just go ahead and just drop it down like that. But here goes the lather right here, and here's the brush. You know, you can go ahead and proceed to do, you know, your face lathering if you so choose. But yeah, this bowl is an excellent performer and a great addition to anybody's den. So I will leave a link in the description for everything that was used today, such as the brushes, with the exception of his soap, because he doesn't make soap anymore, but I will put up a link for Proraso and the TOBS shaving cream. And of course, the star of the video, the SS bowl. So it is a phenomenal bowl, and I am thoroughly enjoying it every single day that I've been using it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my video. As always, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and thank you for supporting my channel.